If somewhere there is a pit labeled fitness cliches, then this is their Hall of Fame. No pain, no gain, longer workout, better workout, and 10,000 steps. For decades, 10,000 steps was touted as a magic number, the ultimate goal, the magic potion that would bring you good health. But now a new study is out. It says that 7,000 steps is good enough. And hitting that mark can benefit you in big ways. Walking 7,000 steps a day can boost your brain power. It can protect you from cancer and heart disease. But this can come as a surprise, especially if you're an ardent supporter of the 10,000 step club. But newsflash, 10,000 steps is less medicine, more myth. You see, in the run-up to the 1964 Tokyo Olympics, a brand of pedometer was launched. A pedometer is an instrument. It calculates how much distance someone has walked or how many steps you've taken. Now, this Japanese pedometer was called Manpo-ke. In English, that translates to 10,000 step meter. The company also came up with a slogan, healthcare with 10,000 steps a day. And people ate it up the world over. Soon schools were telling students to walk 10,000 steps. Locality evening walks were bubbling with this knowledge. Companies were holding employee fitness programs and wearable devices saw a boom. Look at the fitness company Fitbit. It launched its first wearable device in 2009 and it came with a preset walking target. You guessed it, 10,000 steps. So with trackers and apps, 10,000 steps has fueled a $60 billion global industry. But quick reality check. Where did this number even come from? 10,000 steps. No one knows. Although there are conspiracy theories, some say that the Japanese character for 10,000 looks like a man running or walking. So it was an easy pick, mainly for brand recall. But no one is really sure. No one knows for sure, neither do the company spokespersons. And they have apologized for it. So coming back to the golden question, how much do you really need to walk? How many steps do you need per day? According to the latest study we spoke about, we need 7,000 steps a day. But in recent years, research has piled up, and while many agree with this number, some have shared other findings. According to a 2019 study, about 4,000 steps a day is enough. It can drop the risk of death by 40%, 4,000 steps a day. According to a 2023 study, just over 2,000 is good enough. Apparently, it really benefits the heart. So what is the right answer? Well, we hate to break it to you, but there is no right answer. It depends on your body, your lifestyle, your genes. And before we cue an existential crisis, let's make one thing clear. Rather, one thing that scientists still think remains very clear, that walking improves health. It boosts metabolism, it makes the heart stronger, it reduces blood sugar levels, it improves brain function, and it cuts the risk of death. But there is no one-size-fits-all solution. Scientists say think of walking like juicing an orange. You get a lot of juice during the first few squeezes, but after a while it dries up. Between 2,000 to 4,000 steps per day, there is a 36% lower risk of death. But between 4,000 to 7,000 steps, there's a 17% lower risk, and beyond this, the gains flatten. So you can still do 10,000 steps. In fact, there is no real limit defined when it comes to walking, as long as you're not overdoing it and tiring yourself too much. But after a point, you won't see a significant difference in benefits. Plus, intensity still matters, like picking up the pace or choosing an upward slope. And most doctors will tell you to not just walk, but mix it up with some other physical activity. So far, so complicated. But I guess our point is quite simple. Don't just fixate on numbers. Don't feel guilty for not hitting that 10,000 mark, and don't forget to switch things up. Just move. And while you're at it, feel free to throw out that tracker.
Firstpost now available in 9 languages on YouTube. English,
Stands at $36 trillion.
French,
Le FMI, comme
German,
Geschäftsführenden Direktor,
Hindi,
$30 trillion kakaljo.
Indonesian,
Pemerintah tanpa pemeriksaan.
Italian,
Sekali radikali. Stop.
Japanese,
4 trilhões do idioma.
Portuguese,
Por causa do próprio balanço patrimonial.
Spanish.
Beautiful bill.
Go to Settings, click on Audio Track and select a language of your choice. Be the first to know what's happening around you in your first language. Firstpost.